Enemy tank is moving forward. The enemy tank is retreating.
Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today you are going to be seeing my full first game of Operation Intercept here on the PC version of World War II. I was giddy like a schoolgirl waiting for this DLC to come out for the PC because I knew it would be great, and I've played it and it is still great. But today I want to talk about specifically the war mission, the Operation Intercept, because I really like it. Now, this commentary is not going to cover the entire video because I want to show you the full gameplay, because every moment of this game is amazing for me, at least. So I want to show you that I get 101 kills. This is my first game on the PC of this Operation Intercept. This is my first game and I got 101 kills combined. This is great. I loved it. And so you're going to see some great gameplay even after the commentary is over. But let's talk about this mission. Let's talk about it. The first part is you have to release 6 resistance fighters that the Germans have captured. Now, I like this because it's a really easy first mission. I believe the offense really does have the advantage. There's not a lot of good defensive places to hold up. They have some second-story buildings and some buildable walls, but other than that, once the resistance fighters get inside of the building, there's really no chance that the Germans or the defense is gonna stop them at all. And that's kind of an issue. I could see it being an issue because it doesn't really make sense. Once you open the door and you release one prisoner, it doesn't take that long to release the other 3. So maybe we could tweak how much time it takes to release prisoners. Maybe we could tweak how much time it takes to open the door. I don't know. Maybe we could need to plant the charge instead of, just unlocking it or whatever. I don't know. I would say that I would add in an additional room and put different resistance people in there, different captors in there. But really, I would rather have a first mission that is too easy for the offense rather than too difficult. Operation Breakout has a really nice balance because it's kind of easy for the offense to win, but it's also, I guess, decently balanced for the defense. Operation Neptune, that first mission, really heavily favors the defense, and that is my least favorite war mission solely because of that one beginning objective. This objective, yeah, it's a little too easy for the offense, but ultimately, it's not that big of a deal. Moving on to the second objective here, destroying all of the radios and everything. This one is really satisfying for an offensive person because you've got lots of things to shoot at, lots of things to distract you and explode and all that sort of good stuff. The horn does get annoying, but that's really a minor issue. Let's talk about the map at this point, because I feel like at this point, it's a really good balance, like I said, with that Operation Breakout mission. I think the defense has an equally valid chance of defending this point, as does the offense at destroying this point. Some of these radios are really far back into the defense. Some of these radios are really well hidden. You can repair the radios as the defense, but the map geometry kind of favors nobody here. The defense, I know I've done this before. I've pushed up outside of the house and on top of that hill and just cut off the offense before they even get to that. By the way, that is the best strategy for any war game mode while playing on defense. You need to push up and waste their time. I feel like that's a very viable strategy here on Operation Intercept, and I really adore that. On the flip side, you can easily push in and push back map control, and once you're inside this area, once we are inside this house, it's pretty much a death trap, but that's where the objective is. So kind of like destroying the radios on Operation Neptune, it's a fairly decently balanced game, a fairly decently balanced objective. And the reason I think I'm going to like this more than the destroying the radios on Operation Neptune is because on Operation Neptune, you have very few radios with a lot of health, which is not really fun or rewarding. This one you have about 3 times as many. You have about 30 or so radios, 25 I believe it is, and they're very easy to take out. So you can easily destroy a radio, kill somebody. Destroy a radio, kill somebody. It's a much better progression system. It's a lot more rewarding, and it's a lot more, I think, fair and dynamic than the ones in the Neptune version. So I really like this radio mission. Lots of people have been discussing whether or not this second objective is too close to the first objective, and same thing for the second objective to the third objective, but I don't think people have that much of an issue because that's just escorting the tank. The defense has been saying, defensive players have been saying that we don't have as much time as we need to build barriers on that second area, on that second defense, the radio mission. So that is something that I can sort of understand. It's definitely, you don't have as much time as you would in like Operation Breakout defending the bridge or getting back to the bomb site, just because the map geometry is really close together here in this map. What we could do, what there could be a possibility of, is we could have mortar strikes, kind of like we have the artillery barrage on Operation Neptune after you destroy the bunkers, after you capture the bunkers. We could have that sort of thing. We could have a fighter pilot. We could have just some sort of kill streak to kind of arbitrarily stall the offense so that the defense has enough time to get those defenses up. But at the end of the day, if nothing gets changed about it, which, let's face it, the probably isn't, I don't think I'm going to have that big of a deal about it. Moving on to the third and final mission, escorting the tank. This one, I think this one is my favorite tank mission because of the way the map is laid out. Right away, we have this kind of long stretch. Now, this one is really easy for the defense. You know, before, I think the offense really had that first mission in terms of they were favored in that first mission. The offense and defense were both kind of even with the second objective, destroying the radios. With this third one, with escorting the tank, the defense has the advantage. Like, hands down, the defense has the advantage. However, that does not mean that the offense has zero chance of winning, kind of like it does on Operation Neptune. There are some good lines of sight. There's some good strategy here that we can use with pushing the tank forward. That first part, that first long stretch is really, really the most difficult part. It really is. This first part and the last part is the most difficult part. But you have some flank routes, you have some cover, you have some nice lines of sight to where if you're good enough, if you're coordinated enough, you can get past this part, this hill, fairly decently well. Now, once we get past this hill, we snake around a couple train carts. Now, these train carts are really cool because you can open and close them. So there's, I believe, 2 train carts. Now, if you keep the furthest one closed, the defense has to go all the way around. But if the defense holds the closest one, then you have to go all the way around. It's a really nice dynamic element. It's simple, but it's super effective in strategy and getting either pushing forward or pulling back or pushing back, or whichever side you're on, you can use these train carts to your advantage. And there are also 2 nice, simple, unique, and mirrored flank routes on either side, which really helps the defense either defend or the offense push, which is really nice. Now, once we get past that final turn, that's when it's just like that part in Operation Breakout. That's when it's like that part in Operation Griffin where just everybody's there. It's a slaughter fest. You got to take advantage of the respawn timers. It's just go, 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 and it's absolutely ridiculous, and it's super hectic, and in my opinion, really, really fun. Now, for those missions, I don't really mind that the defense has the advantage because they kind of honestly should. They're pushed up to their spawn. They're pushed up there. You know, all they have to do is stop you, and it's just like, it's super intense, and that's really fun for me. Whether or not it's fair or compelling all that much, I don't know, but it's fun. I love that fact that you can get 1 kill, 2 kill, you see your teammate get another kill. It's like, okay, hop on the tank, here's the chance. They have the respawn timer going, let's go. And then someone's on the tank, someone's pushing it forward, you're shooting, it's the last ditch effort. And it's a really nice moment to have, and it's really fun for me. I think this is going to be one of my favorite war missions. I know we don't have much. Operation Breakout was my absolute favorite. I loved how balanced and long and fun that was, and strategic that was. Operation Griffin was my next favorite. Really requires a lot of coordination and teamwork, but ultimately really fun on either side, on offense or defense. Really fun on either side. Operation Neptune is still my least favorite because of that first mission. I do not like storming the beaches. I don't like capturing the muckers. It's unfair. It's not compelling. It's not fun. It's not strategic. It's just boring and blah. So Neptune, definitely my least favorite. I do like destroying the radios and destroying the what do you call it? The flat guns. I think that's fun of Neptune, but it's just that first part that I really just genuinely dislike. Where is Operation Intercept going to sit? I don't know. I don't know where it's going to sit. I'm really thinking it's going to be in contention for that number 2 spot. I really, really like this. It reminds me of Operation Breakout a little bit. That could just be because of the scenery, but I really like how this map plays out. I think this is my second favorite war mission of all time. It might even surpass number 1. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I'll need to give it some time for the nuance to change. I love this because the meta's changing. The meta's different. I can definitely see where people can improve upon, where teams can be more steadfast in their defenses and more efficient in their offenses. I'm excited to see where the meta of these maps are. That's something dynamic to Call of Duty and the Call of Duty meta that we've not seen, I think, really ever in Call of Duty other than zombies. So I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited to see the strategy, and hopefully you guys are excited to see the gameplay behind you, because I've got 101 kills to do in this gameplay. I've already got some of it down, but I hope you enjoy the rest of this gameplay, because that is all I have time for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what are your thoughts on Operation Intercept, and let me know if you enjoyed the gameplay behind you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.
Cell B has been opened. They rescued a prisoner in B. In 1 minute, ammunition train will leave. Keep the enemy from destroying our radios long enough for us to call in reinforcements. Airdrop incoming! Protect the radio equipment. They destroy the radio. A radio's been destroyed. Their tank is advancing. Our care package is in enemy hands. They've destroyed half the radio equipment. Keep the communications gear safe. We fixed the radio equipment. Destroying the radios. Communications gear has been destroyed. Enemy tank is moving up. Ammunition train will leave in 2 minutes. Radio's been destroyed! Enemy flamethrower on the battlefield! 5 radios remain! 3 radios left! Take our radios from the enemy! The radio has been repaired! 1 radio left! In 1 minute, munitions train will leave. We prepare the radio. Don't let the enemy destroy our radio equipment. Seconds left. 10 seconds left. They destroy the radio. But we must continue the battle. Don't let the enemy tank advance to our munitions. Enemy tank is falling back. Airdrop incoming. Enemy stole our care package. Enemy flamethrower in the field. Kill all the soldiers escorting that tank. Tank is advancing! Stop them! Enemy tank is moving forward! Enemy tank is on the move! Put the escort around the tank! They're retreating! No one's protecting them! The enemy tank is retreating! Tank is advancing! Stop them! Enemy tank is falling back! You killed their escort! They fire on enemy soldiers near the tank! They're retreating! No one's protecting them! The enemy tank is retreating! Enemy tank is falling back! You killed their escort! Our munitions train will leave in 2 minutes! Enemy tank is moving forward! Enemy tank is on the move! Tank is advancing! Stop them! Don't let that tank advance! We're stopping the enemy tanks from advancing! Enemy tank is moving forward! Is retreating! Enemy tank is on the move! In 1 minute our munitions train will leave. We are halting the enemy tank. Enemy tank is falling back. You killed their escort. Kill the escort near the tank. They're retreating. No one's protecting them. The enemy tank is retreating. 30 seconds left. Enemy tank is falling back. You killed their escort. They're retreating. No one's protecting them. 10 seconds left. Advancing, stop moving forward! Kill the escort around the fence! Enemy tank is falling back! Kill their escort! We did it! We stopped the tank! Our munitions train is safe!